Hey, this is Phil from Race City Retro, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Now, I've been designing car t-shirts, hot rod t-shirts, printing them since I was a little kid. I love to draw cars from way back when I was a little tyke. And everybody used to tell me, stop drawing cars, draw some fruit, draw a house, draw a train. I love drawing cars. I didn't want to draw anything else. And the fact that I get to do what I love every day just amazes me, the fact that I can do it and get paid for it. And, you know, there's an old saying, when you do what you love for a living, you'll never work a day in your life. And I absolutely believe that. And people often ask us, they'll see one of the shirts, especially this shirt gets a lot of response because everybody relates to it. How'd you come up with the concept? Where'd you get that idea from? That's cool, man. I did that. My friend did that. Here's the story. And I love that, man. That touches me when people give you such great comments and input on your artwork and designs and stuff that you do. But this shirt is actually a true story. It actually happened to me. Yours truly, man. And I'm a Gen Xer, so naturally it took place in the 80s. But it was 1985, to be exact. And the state of New York had just awarded this 16-year-old a driver's license. My dad said, go ahead. He tossed me the keys to his 1977 Cordoba with the Corinthian leather in that nice creamy color. Now, I love that car because I used to drive that car when I would practice with my permit to get my license. And I guess it worked out good. I got a license. So I didn't know what to do. I'm all by myself now. So I went to pick my buddy up. And now, mind you, he was just a year older, my older buddy, and we get in the car and we're cruising. And now Dad's car had the big block, the optional 400 big block Mopar under the hood. So in my 16-year-old mind, I had a 13-second car going in. I was looking to settle some scores with my buddies. Now, mind you, we were all driving our parents' cars. Nobody had their own car at 16 yet. You still have to save up and, do that thing. But I was out to settle some scores. I pick up my buddy and he said, all right, looks good. Did you flip your lid? I said, what? Flip my lid? What are you talking about, flip my lid? I thought he meant my hat. Or your air cleaner lid, you gotta flip your lid. It adds like 30 more horsepower. I said, really? I pulled right over. We got out on the side of the road and unscrewed the air cleaner, flipped the lid, and now I had that nice cowl induction opening. I could see that dirty air filter inside that my father never changed. We got back in the car and I punched it out. It broke the tire loose. Never mind the fact we were on the side of the road sitting in a total inch of sand, but boy did it break that tire loose, the one. And it felt like it had 50 more horsepower. So that's it, man. I was ready. I was out to settle some scores. And my street racing career was born that night. And if you could relate to this shirt, if you flipped your lid, because I've heard a lot of great stories over the years of offering this shirt. I've heard stories of guys where they flip the lid, they forget to put it back. Dad comes out the next day, he goes to work, he hits the gas to get into traffic, and he hears it, and the car never ran so good, and he don't know the better. And then a lot of guys would just flip it back so that Dad didn't know what you were doing with his car. But put it in the comments. Give me some flip lid stories, because I just love the comments. I love the stories and stuff. And this is a series I'm going to do, the story behind the shirt, where I'll go over a few of our designs and just let you guys in on how I came about to do that particular shirt. Some of these designs I've done them years ago and been selling for years. Others are newer than others, but I always try and be original. I don't just print old Speed Shop logos or Speed Part logos stolen from elsewhere. All our stuff is stuff that I draw. I'll do stuff for other people, favors, stuff like that. If they want a particular logo done, I'll do that for them as well. But check out our web store, racecityretro.com. We've got this shirt and probably 100 more designs now. And here's what's different about us. First of all our shirts start for $20, $19.95. And we go small through 5XL. It's a lot of sizes. Who else offers that? And most every one of our shirts is offered in at least 10 different colors. And by that, I mean, if you want a red shirt with the flip lid logo, if you want a blue shirt, if you want a green shirt, if you want a charcoal gray shirt, we offer it. in small through 5XL. Who else offers that in the t-shirt world? Nobody. Not even the big name guys, t-shirt guys. So that's kind of cool because I do that. First of all, because we print on demand, I can do that. If we didn't print on demand, I'd have 10 million shirts in inventory and my business wouldn't last too long. So we print on demand for that specific reason. I can make everybody happy and get everybody in a shirt in a color and a size that they want. And that's the name of the game, making my customers happy. So check us out, raycityretro.com. We've got 100 shirts. We've got 1,000 products total. We do license plates, stickers, street signs, parking signs, rally numbers, posters, all kinds of cool stuff. If you go to our web store, you will not be able to not buy something. There's that much cool stuff there. And I thank you so much, man, for clicking on this video. I really enjoyed sharing the story behind the shirt. And get out there this weekend, flip your lid, and go cause some trouble, man. Burn some rubber with that flipped lid ride.